Proudly SA promotes locally produced goods with the aim to grow domestic jobs. The local economy is failing to create enough employment to reduce the country's widening inequalities and accelerate growth. South Africa's unemployment rate currently sits at 32.7%. Proudly SA plans to attract over 2,000 delegates at this year's event and many more through its online streaming platform.
The role of Proudly South African in the context of the high unemployment that is currently in the country is to ensure that we get those who make purchasing decisions to choose locally made products when they buy, for them to consider the local option when facing a purchasing decision that presents them with an imported option versus a locally made one. Because that way then you are helping keep the local supplier or the local producer or the service provider that provides the service or the product within the borders of South Africa open for business. They can retain the jobs they have. And as demand for that which they produce increases, they will then be in a position to employ more people.
The focus will also be the much-needed renewable energy at the summit. Proudly SA says it will also showcase a variety of products and services from businesses, manufacturers, producers and entrepreneurs across the country.
I mean, in the same way that when the COVID pandemic hit us, when we needed to all have masks and sanitizers and detergents and disinfectants, we were bringing all of these in from outside of the country. And so equally, those who are transforming their homes and lessening their reliance on the grid as we know it, and are installing renewable energy equipment, etc., are buying it from outside of the country. So the reason why we are having that conversation is we think the energy crisis presents an opportunity to actually set up a new industry. We know these things are being bought. Where are they coming from? If we buy those that are coming from outside of the country, we are creating jobs in those economies. We know we don't necessarily have the capacity now, but we think it's an industry that can be developed and can grow.
Aspiring and established SMEs and entrepreneurs are encouraged to attend the summit as they will have access to the Business Solutions Hub, an area dedicated to entities and organizations that exist to regulate, legislate, support and advise small businesses. It says the entities will be on site to resolve disputes, attend to queries and accept applications. Nothando Makutulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.